The Mediterranean island of Corsica, in between France and Italy, has long been a part of the World Rally Championship. And although it's a sealed roads event, its tight and twisty roads provide a dramatic backdrop for the contest. One mistake here can result in a free fall that most would not care to contemplate. The Corsicans themselves are enthusiastic supporters of the championship and know well their drivers and cars. Wherever they can, thousands line the road to risk as much as the drivers, all in the hope of getting a better vantage point as close as possible to the action. The Toyota team, leading the manufacturers' championship, came into the event feeling confident. After all, their #1 driver, Didier Auriol, had won the event 5 years out of the last 6. However, it was the new boys on the block setting the pace. Frenchman Francois Delacour driving the impressive new Ford Escort Cosworth. When Delacour won the Rally of Portugal recently, it was a first for both him and the new Ford. In the early stages in Corsica, he immediately was fastest on the first 4 stages. Fellow Frenchman Didier Auriol was having problems keeping up, losing time to an electronics fault and a shredded tyre.
Now he has found the problem now, and I think now the car must go very well now.
Another Frenchman, Francois Chatriot, in 3rd place in another Team Toyota car, was also having problems.
We had a small fire at the rear of the car, nothing serious, some fuel go out of the car and take fire. It was nothing, but the firemen, they were completely panicking, so they put a lot of powder in the foam in the car, and they take me, go out, it's big fire, and it was nearly nothing. And I went too fast, they pulled me out of the car, and I broke the wire of my helmet. So I did all the stage without any communication with my...
On the second day, the Ford's outright speed and reliability was again dominant, allowing Delacour to maintain his lead, even though Auriol was running without problems. The second Ford, however, that of Italian Mickey Biassion, dropped from 4th to 12th after incurring an 11-minute penalty. To make up time, Biassion was pushing almost too hard, a fact that didn't escape a few spectators. For once, Spanish hero Carlos Sainz, in the unfamiliar Lancia this year, was running with the leaders in 4th place. He hadn't scored any points so far this year in the championship and was keen to open his account, especially as he's the defending world champion. Winding their way through spectacular coastal scenery, the cars closed on the final stages. Francois Delacour and his Escort held down the lead over Auriol, even though the Toyota driver managed to gain slightly. Finally, Delacour, after recording the fastest times on 15 out of 24 stages, won by just 62 seconds from Auriol and Chatriot in the Toyotas, and Sainz in the Lancia. The victory gives Delacour an 8-point lead in the Drivers' Championship over Finland's Jura Kankinen and a 20-point lead over Didier Auriol. In the Manufacturers' Championship, Toyota hangs on to its lead with Ford in 2nd, Subaru 3rd, Mitsubishi in 4th and Lancia 5th. But the combination everyone is talking about is that of the newcomers, Delacour and the Ford Cosworth.
Victory in Portugal, victory here in Corsica. Was Portugal something like a break point for you, where you can say, now I can really attack for World Championship?
No, at the moment I don't think at the World Championship, because I'm not ready yet. I have no experience in Australia, in New Zealand, and I think Carlos and DJ have more experience than me, but I don't think at the moment. Okay, I have a good point, I have 55 points at the moment, but I don't think.